Today we have found ourselves in very dire circumstance from all aspects of life. We have got an insurgency in the northeast. We have gotten the bandits in the northwest. We have gotten other negative social ills in the north central and throughout this region. Our position is further worsened by the fact that the insurgency and banditry had even stopped our people from going to farm. We have so many farmers that can no longer produce the food that we eat. We have millions of out-of-school children. Al-Majri and Bara has become a very serious social ill. And if you put all this together, you can understand that we are in a very seriously dire situation. What the ACF has done so far was to, first of all, realize the danger in which all of us are, and also realize that if nothing is done, this can actually expand and grow and threaten our own existence. 10 years ago, there was not a single bandit in the Northwest, for example. Today, most of the states in the Northwest have got banditry situation. We are frightened of the possibilities that this can also grow in the next 5 years to 10. We do not know what can happen to our existence as northern Nigeria until very seriously urgent actions, positive, definite action that is going to be directed squarely to bring in these ills to an end as soon as possible. The danger will be really unimaginable. So the ACF had put together at the highest level possible people that have the experience and the knowledge and the expertise to sit and look at all this so that we can bring to the attention of the 19 northern governors in their meeting, who will then take our concerns to the federal government for an immediate action. Those actions being taken so far in the last 15 years apparently have not been able to stop these insurgencies and banditries. So therefore, we need to think differently. And that's what our own group of experts are now doing, and will soon produce their report for onward transmission to the 19 northern state governments. But you can be rest assured that this time round, inshallah, action will be taken. Far more effective, positive attitude will be instilled, and hopefully we'll see the end of all these problems.
Okay. Not long ago.
Yeah.
Not long ago, the president and commander-in-chief, in his wisdom, instituted a national commission for Almajiris and out-of-school children. This outfit is collaborating with the Arewa Consultative Forum. Like the chairman of the Board of Trustees explained, as a result of this banditry and terrorism, we have a lot of children who have vacated their schools in order to preserve their lives. Now, we are going to take further steps towards ensuring that we make veritable contributions into this philosophy. But let us not pretend. When we talk about bandits, we are not talking about foreigners from Japan, from China, from America. Some of our relatives are criminals participants in this issue of banditry. And so if you know them, it's also part of your duty as either current or potential members of Arewa Consultative Forum to explain to them that the negative consequences of their participation or their silence will further damage Arewa as a veritable geographical outfit made up of fantastic people, made up of people who are brothers and sisters and who have a philosophy and who believe in peace and coexistence.
The extra assistance externally, we are all waiting for the report of this committee that I have mentioned. As soon as the report is ready, we take it to the governors, and the contents of the report will be made public. So bear with us on that one. The relationship between the ACF and the Northern Elders Forum is that we are brothers and sisters. All the members of Northern Elders Forum are members of the ACF, and we work very well together. And at one time, there was just the ACF, but obviously we ourselves are willing to accept that at a certain point in our history, there had been a lull in our activity which encouraged the proliferation of smaller northern groupings. We are doing all we can now to harmonize and create consensus amongst us so that the North can speak with one voice that it used to be. And I still think even now our concerns are the same. No matter what name you give a group, no matter what nomenclature they go with, our concerns are similar, identical. And we believe also the efforts are similar. But the ACF now is trying to harmonize all these different associations so that we can go back to what we used to be: one North, one people, one destiny.
I think this is an opportune location within which I must explain to you what Arewa Consultative Forum means. It is a socio-cultural organization founded on the 7th of March 2000 by our forebearers. The membership is exclusive only for Northerners, persons of Northern abstraction, as long as you are beyond the age of 18. And it is composed of people whose character is transparent and who have in mind the spirit, the enthusiasm, and the dedication to contribute to the quota within the context of one Northern Nigeria. It is meant to foster and strengthen Northern unity within the context of an indivisible Nigeria. Now, you are all aware that within the context of the North, which constitutionally is made up of 19 states plus the Federal Capital Territory, we exist purely not as a partisan assemblage, but as people of like minds whose dedication is towards ensuring the unity of the diverse cultural, ethnic persons within the North, so that we will be strengthened within the context of our God-given existence. And that's exactly what Arewa Consultative Forum is. The headquarters is at number 11A Sokoto Road, Kaduna, but we have replicas in the northern states, which also includes the Federal Capital Territory. These replicas are defined as chapters. You are all qualified to belong to these chapters because all hands have to be on deck in order to ensure the comfort, the progress, and the unity of we all. Unlike other persons who visited Maiduguri in order to commiserate with the governors, the Shehu of Borno, and our brothers and sisters, we are aware that foundations who give out charity, politicians, individuals, and governments came to Maiduguri. But we are peculiar and we are unique in the sense that we are the people. We came in here to see our brothers and sisters and to talk to them and to show appreciation and demonstrate our empathy with regards to what happened to our brothers and sisters. So please, strengthen yourself, gather yourself, realize that you are one and you are one of us, and ask questions. There's a chapter here in Maiduguri. Before long, we are going to have it published, and we'll give it to the press so that you can know what the chapter means, its composition, and its location. So on that note, I will say thank you very much. Like the chairman of the Board of Trustees explained, the governor is a man who is dedicated and a man who is intellectually equipped to lead the state. We have no doubt that in ensuring the return of comfort to our people who were besieged by the flood, there will be a chapter for accountability, because we know, having read papers, that some people were assigned to look at the dams, look at the features of the dams, and report back to the governor. And if there was a shortcoming in this exercise, I am sure, trusting the governor's zeal and his experience, that he will bring accountability to bear. So thank you very much. We appreciate you. And we ask you to bear in mind that we're all together in this journey towards resuscitating the North and bringing the North back to its former glory.
My friend is Mama Mike Usman. He's the forum chairman. And around this room are members of our delegation from the ACF that had come to Maiduguri to express our very sincere and deep condolences for the loss of lives occasioned by the recent flood disaster that had engulfed Maiduguri and the environs. We also come to express our deep sympathies for the losses in terms of properties, farmlands, and other assets that this community had suffered over time. We are really very sincerely, deeply affected by what we have all seen that the devastation had caused. And it's just as well that ours, the Arewa Consultative Forum, come over to share with our brothers and sisters in Maiduguri and in Borno State generally our sincere sorrow and sympathies, and also our prayers that may God Almighty bless the souls of all those that lost their lives. May Allah also give their families the fortitude to bear the losses. We have met with His Excellency, the Governor of Borno State. We had expressed these sentiments, and we have confirmed to him that what affects Borno, Maiduguri, affects everybody in this country, but particularly affects us in the northern region. So it's only right that the people of Borno understand that in this time of disaster and need, they are not alone. Everybody is behind them. And we hope that this is the last time that we will witness such catastrophe in this, not only in Borno or Maiduguri, but in the whole of Nigeria. We will keep praying that those that have been affected will recover quickly and move on with their lives. We are, however, very happy to notice, as we expect, that the people of Maiduguri have picked up the pieces, have cleaned their towns mostly, and have gone back to their normal lives. We are going to go to those areas that are still underwater, and we will visit them. The Maiduguri people and Borno State people are very strong-willed people, and they are very proud people. And we are happy with the way they have carried on after the disaster. But I believe that they still need assistance from well-meaning corporations and individuals in Nigeria. We are aware that so much has been done, but that so much is still not enough after seeing what we have seen. So we call on people to still come to the aid of this community so that faster recovery can be recorded. We also express our deep and sincere gratitude to the Governor, His Excellency, and to the Shehu, His Highness, and to our friends here in Borno for the kind of reception they have given us and the kind of encouragement we notice that they transmit to the people around, and that we notice this confidence in the people generally that has given us ourselves a relief. We know that things are being taken care of. Fortunately, His Excellency the Governor has a reputation of a very dedicated, committed, and patriotic leader who will leave no stone unturned in order for him to make sure that he brings relief and succor to his people. We want to appreciate that. We want to register our happiness and appreciation for that kind of attitude. We'll keep on praying and hoping that better days are still ahead of all of us. Thank you very much.